When I think about romance and love, like I think about music.
Yes.
I love music. The very first time that I saw your brown eyes. I mean, I have this Beyonce song. When I actually listened to it, he was talking about making up after he cheated.
If I had it my way.
That is beautiful.
You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. That's what I'm looking for. Stop, bro. Why are you like this?
Summer Walker, Session 32.
That is so toxic.
I know. Where the bag at? Where the bag at? I love money. And I need a who gonna swipe the visas. Welcome back to another episode of the So What Now podcast.
The world is on fire.
It is. I don't think we should make fire jokes for a while, though. Sensitivity about California.
I think that when things are going wrong, you should have a little bit of dark humor.
Okay, billionaire.
No, really. When things are going bad, I feel like that's what comedians do.
That's true.
They take dark moments and make light of it because, baby, they already sad.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I'm happy because we made it to February.
We did. I like this.
It's the month of love.
It is.
We survived January. January felt like forever.
Did you see that meme that was like, we're on January 74th?
I saw one that was like, January has been the longest year ever.
No, but I think that happens every year because we're trying to get out of the holiday slowdown. Yeah. It's every January. And then people do dry January. It's real long when you can't get drunk.
But with it being so long, I feel like I didn't get anything accomplished.
Nothing.
I was just making it.
And guess what? We made it.
We made it.
We made it. We're here and loving that you made it back with us. You're still here. Just a little catch up let's start with one of the last episodes that we put out.
Okay.
I do want to talk to the girlies out there that are with me, not recycling. I just wanted you to know that we didn't not recycle just because we didn't care about the environment.
Trash in the recycling bin is not recycling.
Then we have a bigger problem here is that the trash that goes into the recycling that I put in, they still put it in the landfill. So there's a bigger problem with recycling, but I didn't realize, I really thought I left here a little intimidated because I thought I was going to get dragged. And I didn't. It was like, okay, so we all don't really understand recycling.
No, and I did learn a few things from that episode. So the people so kindly in the comments have actually let me know that there's very little, like very minimal impact from us actually recycling. So I don't know. I think I've lost all hope in humanity.
They were like, if any food touched recycling stuff, it's no longer any good.
Yeah. You have to put the bottles in a certain way. I think the caps can't be on the bottle or something like that. It's like something weird.
That's a lot. Maybe you should start like a teaching of how to recycle.
Or not. Maybe I should just move on with my life.
We can.
Obviously.
When I think about it, I know that we want to preserve this world for like our grandkids and great-grandkids and their great-grandkids. I'm just hoping the Lord comes by the time that like Swami has lived his full life. We're just going to be out of here. I just want to make sure that, I don't know. It's none of my problem. Y'all better figure it out once I leave.
You like forget legacy.
I mean, not forget the legacy of the world. Mm-hmm. But I mean, if it burns down, we all going anyway.
That's true.
I don't know. But shout out to everybody who does recycle. And I thought it was going to be worse than it was. So sorry, friend.
So again, it's February. It's a month of love.
Yes.
Valentine's Day is coming up.
It is. Well, speaking of the month of love, I also want to send some love out to a pair of women.
Okay,
Yes. So our Women of the Week this week, it's perfect because they like to talk about their moms. So we'll start out by congratulating Good Moms, Bad Choices.
Congratulations.
Yes. Mila and Erica, which actually Mila just got engaged to Orlando.
Cool.
Yes. They just got engaged. They're so cute. They be drinking each other's blood and stuff. It's Mila.
Okay, I'll just...
They are very spiritual beings. They live in their own world of... I just love them. So Good Moms, Bad Choices. Their podcast has been going for years. Like we all kind of came up at the same time. It was like Good Moms, Shit I'm 30, Horrible, Poor Minds. Like everybody kind of came up at the same time. So we're kind of like a class of podcasters. And they took a year off from podcasting and they were doing their retreats, which do amazing. We should probably go to one of their retreats in Costa Rica.
I'm down.
They're really cool. And yeah, they just on Black Effect. So shout out to you
Very
guys.
cool.
Gut Moms, Bad Choices, the podcast. They are on Black Effect. So shout out to y'all. You've worked really hard to get to where you are, to garner the audience that they have. They are content machines. Okay. When I see them, from their merch to their episodes,
I like their merch.
Their merch is amazing. Like Gut Moms merch, top tier. So go get you some. So shout out to them. And just, it's a testament of when you work hard and you keep going and you stay consistent, you know, good things will come to you when you network, when you build relationships, healthy relationships within this space. Things definitely pay out and you get what you deserve, and they deserve it.
For sure.
So
They
shout out to
deserve
Good
it.
Moms, Bad Choices.
Let's
Mila
give them
and
their
Erica.
flowers.
Yes. Now, moving on with some more love.
Okay.
So this week, I figured we were going to do something special, and we wanted to entertain you in a way that would feel genuine to us, right?
Yes, genuine to us.
So we could have gave y'all all kinds of love stories, or like,
we could have gave y'all tips on, like, you know, being sexy with your man.
You don't want that
We
stuff.
could have gave you tips on, like, what to do on Hinge to get a date. But
no, we can't. Actually, I could have looked up articles and read y'all some good articles, but I don't know how to work Hinge correctly. I can't keep a man.
Yeah.
So I'm in turn.
I did not mean to agree to that.
You're like, yeah. No, so instead what we're going to do is we're going to read to you guys, or storytell, 2 iconic love stories.
Iconic, infamous love stories. Love stories that just piqued our interest.
Yes, and you want to go first?
I'll go first.
You going to go first?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about a modern love story.
Okay.
I wanted to highlight a love story that's all too common nowadays. And I wanted to highlight Kirk and Rasheda from Love and Hip Hop as my epic or infamous love story. So to give y'all some background, if you're not familiar, Kirk and Rasheda have been on Love and Hip Hop for many, many years.
I mean, you're going to have to tell me this story. I don't know anything about Kirk and Rasheda. I
don't
watch Love and Hip Hop.
Actually, in doing my notes, I should have took down how many years they've been married. But they've been married for a really
I think it's over 20
time.
years.
Yes,
they've been together at least.
Yes, a really long time. But when we first are introduced to Kirk and Rasheda on Love and Hip Hop, Rasheda is pregnant and Kirk is in the hot tub with bitches.
No.
Yes.
I've seen some of these. Okay. I'm going to find out right now how long they've been together.
And you know what that says to me? If you doing this with the cameras on, this ain't the first time you done embarrassed me.
25 years.
25 years. Okay, yeah. And I would describe this as a ride or die type of relationship. I would describe this as a ride or die relationship. So since then, through many years of Love and Hip Hop, Kirk has just repeatedly embarrassed Rasheda through the lens of like dealings with other women, and he's had another baby on her. He had another baby with the girl. I don't remember if she was a bottle girl or a stripper, but he had another baby on her. And Rasheda like definitely takes the stance of like she's angry with the girl. She's not necessarily angry with Kirk. She claims she is, but like that's not her focus in front of us and stuff. They go back and forth about child support and child care and paying for the baby. The girl has shown text messages where Kirk like still trying to get at her. Yes.
Is this recent?
This is recent. This is continuous. So it's just there was a text message where he was like, I would give you more money if you would give me that cat.
So what is Rasheda's stance publicly? Because I know there's probably a lot that happens privately, but publicly as to why this is her ride or die, why she doesn't leave. Because she's put in so much time?
She doesn't necessarily say that. She says that Kirk and her work through their issues in the background. And, you know, people make mistakes and you forgive. And that's a part of like being married. They have 2 kids of their own and she doesn't want to break up her family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, and it's a very common way.
Yes, it is.
So my question is, how many times a man got to publicly embarrass you before you leave them?
That's a personal choice, honey.
Because
you might think she's being embarrassed, but one thing about it is she's out smiling, living a good... When it looks good on social media, but that's not...
But it don't, though.
Perception.
But it don't look good. It don't look good.
Well, the perception that she's giving is that she's happy. She's giving the perception that she's happy. She's living a good life. She's good. She's like, we all stressed out for her, right?
Okay. Because we can't be more mad than she is.
Correct.
We need to mind our own business.
Drink our water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like this was an epic love story because like it got to be good, right?
It has something
Whatever
going
the
on.
good is has to be amazing.
He got it. Clearly, if all these women keep doing it.
You think it's the...
I think it's got to be that.
Yeah, because I don't think if he wouldn't be on Love and Hip Hop if he had money like that.
No, they could because it's a platform that you can then monetize what you got on the side.
But they she's a rapper.
He's a rapper?
She's a rapper, and I think he
Wait, who's a rapper?
Rasheda.
No, she's not.
Yes, you never heard. Oh my God, we got to insert the clip. My name Rasheda. I rap like Shawty Low. You never heard that?
No, I don't watch
Chewing on my bubble gum. You never heard that?
Never in my life. I thought Rasheda owned like boutiques and stuff.
She has a boutique as well, but her original, like her main thing was that she was.
Oh, so that's the hip hop part of Love and Hip Hop.
Yes, exactly.
Did not know that.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes.
But that's my epic love story, a ride or die love story, a modern love story.
Okay. Well,
a love that I hope never finds me.
I don't
want that kind of love.
No,
I don't want that kind of love.
I do think a few things here, and it's one, we do have to mind our business, but at the same
today, though.
But here's the thing: they are also making it our business as they're filming and having it edited. So they are creating conversation around this stuff. It is our business to talk about, especially like right here on a podcast while we're hanging out with our girls that are at home or in their car listening to us. We're having these conversations because they have it out there for us to make to have the conversation. It's not like he was laying up in a hot tub privately and someone leaked it. Yeah. It was on video.
That's what I'm saying. He don't care. He be like laughing and giggling.
But but they also probably laughing and giggling to the bank together.
We gotta Google, but I don't think Love and Hip Hop pay that much. I think it's $1,500 an episode. So
I don't think it's Love and Hip Hop. There's income that happens because of Love and Hip Hop.
I get that, but they don't get booked. They in their 50s. They don't get booked to go nowhere.
Business.
You don't know her.
How much are they worth?
You know what? You know this song. Put 'em on to make 'em wanna marry me.
Oh my God!
Put 'em on to make 'em wanna marry. That's Rasheda.
I didn't know that. I thought that was just like a TikTok thing, or I thought it was like because. Okay, Jesus. How much is Rasheda and Kirk worth? Let's see what AI say. You can't believe what these net worths are. I can't wait till I get known enough. I'm gonna put that net worth, and it's probably gonna say something crazy.
You know what? You just reminded me I'm broke. We Googling people net worth.
So in 2018, she was making $25K per episode. Okay, and we're in 2025.
Shut me the hell up.
You better sit down in that hot tub and talk to them girls.
You know what? So would you let a man embarrass you on TV for $25,000 an episode? What is like 10 episodes?
So
I'd be cheating on myself on the side, honestly. I would. I ain't gonna lie. I might do a fake I would do a fake relationship.
Would you?
I'd be cheating. I would be doing my own cheating on the side.
So it says Kirk is worth about $600,000. I'm worth more than him.
Wait, so he don't get that much an episode? Or do they split
it? As of 2023, according to HNHH, what is this? What website is this?
Hip Hop.
Hot New Hip Hop. I don't know.
Oh, Hot New Hip Hop.
Is that what it is? Okay. Apparently, in 2023, he was estimated to be worth about $600,000, according to Celebrity Net Worth.
Okay.
I don't know if that's enough for me to get embarrassed on TV. You can embarrass me locally in Orlando.
And then it's not just like he's flirting and stuff. He had a whole baby.
Yeah, no, that's a lot. He
had a whole baby.
It's not a fake baby. It's a real baby.
No, it's a real baby. It's been confirmed that it's his.
Okay. Because I would maybe for a little, I have to be a little bit more, but pretend
I would pretend. Yeah, I would be down
that's like
to pretend.
acting.
Yeah, it's totally acting.
Yeah, but if they're not acting,
now I pop out with my real man.
Later on when
the
you get
season
canceled.
over. Okay? Then pop out with my real man.
Well, I also have a love story. I will say that this story is changed the course of history. I am going to go a little bit more in depth. I'm going to do a little storytelling.
I love it. I love it.
Okay, so I don't know if you guys know of Cleopatra and Marc Anthony. Well, it's not Anthony, it's Marc Anthony.
Okay.
There's no H, so it's Marc Anthony.
I was going to say something so inappropriate.
What? Tell me.
Nothing.
They weren't just lovers. It wasn't just a love story. It is the ultimate.
The first. One of the first.
One of the first. Toxic duos of the ancient world.
Also power couple, maybe?
With a breakup. Kind of. With a breakup that was so messy. It changed the course of history, and that's probably why Kirk and Rasheda were able to exist and have this love story. Okay, so let's start with Cleopatra, like who she is, how it all went down. So have you heard of Julius Caesar, not the salad?
Yes.
All right.
Roman emperor.
So let's start a little background of Cleopatra. So Cleopatra was the last pharaoh of Egypt, aka she was the queen of Egypt, back in 41 BC. That's a long time ago. That was a long time ago. So she is this queen, and they say she is gorgeous. This woman is drop dead gorgeous. She walks in your presence, and you literally just fall in love. You know, the eye shadow came from her.
The cheeks.
Fun fact about her is that she was the last pharaoh and queen of Egypt, but she was not Egyptian. She was actually Greek.
Oh.
Her family, she was born in Egypt, but her family is from Greece. Therefore, she was very fair-skinned. Oh. So she was a white woman. In Egypt, she was not brown. She rules the world. She has a little bit of Griselda Blanco in her. She don't play. 2 sisters crossed her. Pow, pow. Took them out. She don't play with her stuff like that, right? So she now is so powerful. She decides to start dating or having a relationship with the emperor of Rome, which is Julius Caesar. Julius Caesar is married. So she is the ultimate also side chick. And she has 2 children by Julius Caesar. Caesar don't give a damn. He don't care everybody know. It's like, this is my chick on the side. And she be in Rome hanging out. You know, the story or the tales say that she had Caesar killed. So she told and said where he was at. And he was like, get him, 1, 2, take him out. I'm going to take everything in. So now this is where Marc Anthony comes into play, right? Rome is in turmoil, and Marc Anthony is an emperor in Rome, and he decides to take over Rome and become the next emperor of Rome or whatever. So he decides to summon Cleopatra because now they're like, how loyal is she to Rome? Because did she really get him killed? Like, what's happening? So he summons her to come. So Cleopatra, being the baddie that she is, she rolls up in this like barge, this huge boat with scented sails, dressed to the T like a goddess. Aphrodite. She walks in and he's like, she need to come over here and let me know what's up. Is she gonna get me killed too? Like, do we, are we gonna team up? So she gets out this sail and she looks at him and he's like stunned. She goes, no, you come over here.
I know that's right. I ain't coming to you. You come to me.
You come to me. I got a dinner for you. So he's immediately captivated by her. She has charm. She has beauty. She speaks 9 languages. Oh. She is extremely smart. So not only beautiful, she's very smart. She knows how to handle an entire country. Like, she got it. She starts seducing him. She has this art of seduction. She can seduce any man that she wants. And I want you to remember that because she knows how to seduce men. So she uses this, seduces him, and it's over. He's like, I want to be with you. Let's partner up together. So now they partner up together and they have the 2 strongest empires. Now they're ruling these 2 empires. They become lovers now, and they start this political and romantic relationship, both of them together. Very similar to like Kim Ye. Or like, you know what I mean? Like, they get together like Beyonce and Jay-Z, like Michelle and Obama. They just, you know them. They're like white on rice. They be together. Even though Kim and Kanye didn't, but you still remember them, right?
Right.
Almost like Amber Rose and Kanye. Okay. We forever gonna see them together. All right, here we go. So now Cleopatra's entertaining him through these parties. Girl, they be having Diddy parties. What? They're out here having a good old time. There's drugs, there's women, there's food, there's mansions. Like, they know how to throw a party. And then the Roman Empire looking like, what do these 2 got going on? But TMZ's covering it. Yeah. The shade room back then in the ancient world, what? They got it. Fox News, CNN, like, they all over. So they're showing their love and they're parading around like a lot of money happening, right? It's very extravagant. So Anthony, now they're saying that he's betraying Rome because Rome is not doing well financially. But here they are, throwing these white parties after the Oscars, and they're trying to figure out what's going on. Like, there's something going on. So Anthony has his betrayal because now he decides to marry Cleopatra, right? Because he is this power thing, but he already married. Remember, I told you she loved to be a side chick. Julius was already married to his wife over there and kids, and she has the kids. And then she gets with this man, and he's married to Octavia. Octavia is the sister of Octavius, I believe his name is. Octavian. So he's his rival of another country. So his wife's brother is a whole rival of his, but he decides to marry Cleopatra still and embarrass her. He's embarrassing this woman, right? And he has 3 kids with Cleopatra.
Wow.
3. She's fertile. She's fertile, that womb. You look at her, she's pregnant, ready to go out. So now this is seen as a political and personal betrayal in Rome that he goes and marries Cleopatra.
Right.
And they're like, what's going on? So Octavian starts his propaganda against Rome. Marc Anthony. Side note, completely, I just want you to know how powerful a woman this is and how ingenious she is and how smart she is. Do you know who created the first vibrator for women?
Cleopatra.
Do you know what the vibrator was?
It was like bees or something?
Yes, girl. Yeah. So she took this gourd, which is like a fruit or a vegetable, empties it, dries it out, and puts angry bees in there. I mean, they are mad. These bees is hungry. They want to get out this thing. And then she just puts this big old thing there, and they're just going crazy. And I was like, if you are a woman who creates the first vibrator out of bees and you're not scared one of them's going to come out and bite you?
Yeah. That tells me, though, that men didn't know what they was doing back then either. That she had to figure out how to please herself. She had to figure out a vibrator.
Even with all this power.
Dangerous as bees. She's like, I gotta get something.
Yes, she's as dangerous as these bees are.
Yeah.
So here we go. Cleopatra gives, him the 3 children. They have this really strong bond. And he's gifting Cleopatra now Roman territories. And this is where the problem comes in.
Cleopatra said, put it on him, make her want to marry me.
Rasheda knew who she was learning from. So now they claim the children of Cleopatra, now Octavia's, the rulers of Rome. That's a problem now. So this angers the Roman Senate, and they see him as a traitor and that he's under Cleopatra's spell. She got some on him.
Yeah.
She put it on him. So now there's this battle that happens, right? Antony and Cleopatra, now they face Octavian in a battle. It's called the Battle of Actium because Octavian was like, I'm finna take over now. He's out there giving this woman what's rightfully my sister's, right? So we got to take on this land, and we got to
He went wrong. He went wrong,
right? It was like, what are you doing? Like, that's my sister's. So in the middle of the battle, they're like, we're going to go out, and Cleopatra says, I'm going to get my army. She got all the niggas in Egypt. Like, it's a strong army, and he takes the army from Rome, and they're about to go against Octavian. So they're in the water, about to go, and they have the fleet of men, and they're getting ready to go. She's with her mans. All of a sudden, she was like, fuck this shit. Turns around. Takes her fleet back. It was like,
She left him?
Left him. Went back to Egypt. So Anthony is under the spell. What's the song again?
Put it on him, make him want to marry me.
He said, I got to get back. Don't leave me. It's toxic. He can't live without her. He can't breathe without this woman. So he left his fleet. Turned around, left his niggas going in the water against Octavian, and left back with Cleopatra.
Dang.
So now he can't deal without her being there. So he abandoned his troops, and now they're like, Egypt, it's looking like he just left and he's weak.
Yeah.
Like, who are you? This weak ass nigga. Like, he can't even stay with people. Super weak. So now Octavian's closing in on Egypt, and Anthony hears a false report that Cleopatra took her own life. He tried to go back to go find her. And they put out a bunch of fake news. So he called Trump and he was like, hey, call your people. I need you to put out the fake news that she's dead. But really, it was like she faked her death. Because when she went back, it was like, you can't just leave in the middle of war. So she faked her death or whatever. So he was devastated. And he's like, I can't live. I can't breathe. I can't do this. And Octavian's pulling it on me. They're going to take Rome from me. What are they going to do to him? He had to die.
Yeah.
So he decides, that's it. I'm going to fall on my sword. He pulls out the sword and falls on it. And he's so stupid, he don't even kill himself right. It's a botched fucking suicide. He didn't really die. So now he's like wounded and what's going on? And all of a sudden, Cleopatra comes out. She's like, no, I'm alive. I was just kidding.
What a telenovela.
What? Tell me about it. Just like it, right out of Univision. And so he's mortally wounded. So he's basically going to die anyway. And she is like, oh my God, he dies in her arms and she can't take it. She's like, this is the love of my life. I can't go. Really what's happening now is that Octavian is pulling up.
He on the ass.
He's right there. So now you put out the fake news that you was dead. Octavian makes sure that rumor got over to Anthony. So now Anthony's dead and she's like, what's about to happen? So she says, what'd she say?
Put it on him, make him want to marry me.
So she said, Octavian, come here, baby.
Wait, she's gonna fuck him now?
She's not trying to fuck Octavian. So she tries to seduce him to secure that her and her children are safe.
Yeah.
Because if they get to her, it's over.
Yeah.
So Octavian was like, that don't work with me. That shit, he was probably gay. Because they say it don't matter what man it was. So Octavian probably went both ways and he was like, I got my nigga at home. I don't want none of that. Don't put it on me. So realizing Cleopatra was like, I'm done. They're going to take me. They're going to parade me around Egypt and Rome. Like it's over for her. So she decides to allegedly says, I ain't going out like this. You're not gonna take me out. I'm the strongest, most powerful woman there is out there. So she took some venomous snake, which is an asp, and she said, "All right, you ain't gonna do this to me. I'm gonna die with my mans." So she took the snakes, put her hand in, let it bite her, and died.
Oh, wow.
So they both decided to kill themselves. So her death marks the fall of Egypt, because now it becomes as an independent empire, I should say, and is the rise of Octavian as Rome's first emperor, Augustus.
Got it.
So it is the first toxic, not the first one, I'm sorry, because the first is probably Adam and Eve.
Yeah.
But
that was toxic.
Beside from that, I never really looked into Cleopatra and like the things.
So dramatic.
We always talk about her, right? Everybody's like, "Oh, Cleopatra this, Cleopatra that." And I know there's movies. Elizabeth Taylor she played her. Mm-hmm. I don't think I ever watched it. I was just never interested in it. And now that I'm reading all this, I said, well, wait a minute.
Yeah.
This is better than Love and Hip Hop.
It is. I need to go read it again.
You need to go read this again. So Augustus became the first emperor. And basically all of this is to let you know, ladies, do your thing.
Yeah.
Like, let's not worry about these men. Like, if you are the ruler of it, just, I don't know. But also, he went down as being weak and not a good emperor. She's still being praised to this day.
I'm like, was she really that like intoxicating, or was he like the original passport bro?
But
he went and fell in love with it.
But there was Julius Caesar too.
Oh yeah,
she killed Julius Caesar allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get sued or anything
allegedly.
by his family that's left over.
You know what? I can't do it.
There might be some Caesars left. I don't want to get sued. Allegedly, she had him killed. So she done got Julius Caesar out of here. She got Marc Anthony out of here. And Augustus said, I ain't playing with you.
Yeah.
I don't want it. So that is the story.
I love that. Thank you for telling us that story. That was so much fun.
I think I like, as I was reading it, I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
I feel like one day I'll get like a Bible story.
That would be really cool.
Because I really want to talk about Delilah and Samson.
Okay, we'll do that.
One day.
We got a couple more episodes this month. We can do like a love story episode for the month of February.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Okay, let's do that. So when you think about Valentine's Day, I think we often think about we supposed to be booed up. You go out with your man. And a lot of us don't have that. Or a lot of us don't want to hang out with our man. You know, just saying.
Dex. Okay. Maybe you want to hang out with your man on the 14th, but the 13th and the 15th. Or you just want to do things on your own. Like, for me, I don't have a man right now, right? I want to date, and I have people that I talk to and stuff, but I really am I'm a single, as they say, a dollar bill.
Yeah.
I'm single.
I think one of the biggest things that I missed out on, like back in the day, was like really holding out on doing all these great things to do it with like my partner, whether it be like vacations, experiencing new things. Like I'm always like, oh, one day I'm going to go there on a vacation with my man or something. You could do solo travel.
I love solo travel. I love hanging out with you.
I love hanging out with you.
Yeah. So, okay, I found it. I found this tweet. It was a young lady that says, I want to romanticize my life more. I admire women who take the time out to do that. For the girlies who are already on top of it, what are some things y'all would recommend?
Yeah.
So I do want to talk about like what we do to romanticize our lives. But Nicole replies, she says for her, it's slow mornings, even if you have to wake up a little earlier, giving yourself time to make tea, journal, write out your dream life. Yeah. Take time on the skincare and even applying oils and lotions. I think a big component of romanticizing is allowing ourselves to experience pleasure, scent, taste, etc. I'm in cute nighties at home. I have the candles going, the sensual soft music. I savor every taste at a restaurant and always eat dessert.
I love that.
Oh, and she said, read some fiction, especially romance novels. That sounds like what a life.
Yeah.
And you don't have to have much. When I thought of that, I said, none of that costs a lot of money.
None of it costs
that means you can go to TJ Maxx and get you the cutest. I follow a girl also, Ivana. She gets these cute cups and glasses. Go to TJ Maxx. Go to a thrift store and get you like a cute like tea set that you can do your tea in. Go and thrift some cute pajamas that are silk, or get them on Amazon if you have the money or whatever. Depending on your budget, you can get the same things, right? You can turn on your Spotify, your Apple, your YouTube, and put the music on. You can set your alarm to wake up earlier. And I want to just put more effort into romanticizing my life, because I really do wake up pissed on by the baby, You know, I'm getting up. I barely wear clothes. I have my robe on, then I take it off. I don't know where half of my pajamas are. I wear mixed match socks. You know what I'm saying? Half the time I don't got no drawers on.
Yeah.
Now I do because my pelvic floor is messed up. So I gotta wear them. But yeah, it's like we need to do more for ourselves so a man can come into my life and be like, oh, I need to do those beautiful romantic things for you.
Yeah, when I think about that, I think about what would be so romantic would be for you to cook dinner for me tomorrow. That would be so romantic. I would love if like you would cook dinner for me tomorrow. I really like it when you make the rice and the chicken.
Can you eat rice right now in your diet?
No, I can't.
I just bought a rice cooker. I can make brown rice.
No, I'll have no rice if I have to have brown rice. But I don't want to go into that.
I've made some.
You can't convince me.
Okay, no, I'm going to convince you.
But also, I have the worst looking pajama. Like my pajama situation is terrible. So when you said that, what stood out to me is like, oh, those cute little like nighties and stuff like that.
From Target. Target has the. I got you some.
That's the only one that I have. The one that you got me for Christmas.
Really?
Yes. My pajama situation is so bad. It's like it's always like a old. First of all, I don't really wear pajamas.
Right.
But so it's usually like an old donated, like, you know, shirt from like marathons and stuff like that.
So the pajama situation, I think it's more of maybe you can put it on when you wake up in the morning to walk around, or maybe a cute robe. I love my little silk robes.
Ooh. You know, I love to steal a robe from the hotel. Now that is one thing I have. So
like a cute silk robe, or because you start your night routine maybe at 8 p.m. Throw on the pajamas. Yes, they might come off at night because you like to sleep with no clothes on, but have those cute, or you go to a hotel, put it on, just feel it. Maybe it's not pajamas for you. Maybe it's that morning slow time, right? Throw your robe on and add an extra hour to your mornings. I've been doing it this week after I saw that tweet, obviously. And I've been waking up and I'm making my coffee. By the time I'm like, I've made the coffee, I'm listening to worship music, then song comes out the room. Just eyes closed, scratching his butt like a little man. And I'm like, oh, hey, good morning. And I'm already up. Half his breakfast is already made, but I had that time alone.
Yeah.
So maybe for you, it might have to be 4 a.m, 5 a.m, whatever that looks like. Or put your badass kids to bed early if you have kids, and take that extra hour in the evening.
I love that. I love that.
What about for you though? Because you ain't got no kids. I'm worried about my kids.
I know.
So you could do this stuff at any
24/7. I should be romanticizing everything about my life. So yeah, I'm gonna start tomorrow. I'm gonna come over. You're gonna make me dinner. I'm gonna bring you flowers though.
Okay. But those flowers lasted me forever.
Yeah, I do need to. I want to be more intentional about slow mornings. I'm getting up at the last minute now. I'm just like dragging.
So you could do the Mel Robbins 5-second thing.
I saw that every night. I say I'm not gonna snooze. Don't work out.
No, you just go when you do it. You go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get up. Just count back. 5, 4, 3.
Maybe
2,
when
1.
it warms up a little bit more.
Turn the heater on. Get a space heater, bro.
I do need to get a space heater.
You don't have one?
I do have one. That's how my power went out last night.
I did the short circuit.
I think that's what it did. Yeah.
But you had two things going.
I had the blow dryer and the heater. I think I kind of like messed something up. So once I get my power back, electricity all set up, I will romanticize.
We should be getting warmed up again by next week.
I hope so.
Me too.
I thought it was cute at first, like this cold weather. I don't like it anymore. It's really upsetting.
I can't even get better. My cough doesn't get any better. It's cold. I posted today. I feel like I'm getting harassed by the cold.
Yeah.
At this point, I have no more
it's chasing you down.
Yo, I'm literally going in bags. I'm getting PTSD. This is close that I had in Jersey. I don't want to wear this. I don't want to wear this. Like, thank God I still had it, but I had it in those bags that are the air's taken out. What's that called? Vacuum sealed bags. I had to open up vacuum sealed bags because I ran out of anything warm.
Wow, that is insane.
And we're in Florida, but you know what? I also feel like time's ending.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm going to do that, but I'm going to need you to remind me. And I do want to start with like us having a romantic dinner tomorrow at your house.
What's tomorrow, Saturday?
Yeah. So one other thing that I thought would be so funny, because like when I think of love.
Really, y'all, she's doing this because she's on a diet and she's cooked terrible meals for herself lately and she's hungry.
It's been very upsetting.
But I do want to feed you. You going to help me?
Yeah.
Or at least watch.
I'll watch.
Okay.
I'll help you by watching and making you laugh while you do it.
Okay. Can you eat charcuterie?
I can. I will. I'll make an exception.
We can make it doesn't have to be big.
And that is one thing that'll be romantic because I won't fart around my partner, but I'll fart with you and be comfortable.
I should play the video.
She said
she sent me a video yesterday of the clothes she was going to be wearing today. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to wear these pants and this shirt. And then you hear, oh, sorry, I pooted. Okay, but this shirt, she just keeps going.
I was like, what the hell?
And I just keep thinking about when we go on vacation and stuff. We just be farting in the room. Like, oh, sorry.
Yeah, I will not do that with a man.
That was funny. But yeah. Oh, because the cheese makes you poop?
Yeah, I'm lactose intolerant. But when I think about romance and love, like I think about music.
Okay, yes.
I love music.
Okay.
And so I thought it would be really cool for us to create a Valentine's Day playlist for you guys. Mm-hmm. So we're going to just share a couple songs from the playlist. Maybe we go back and forth. You do one, I do one. And say like why we added it to the Valentine playlist.
Okay. So I'm actually going to add them all to a Spotify playlist and I'm going to share it. So if you go to the description of this episode, there'll be a link for Spotify. Do you pay for Spotify or Apple?
I have Apple.
Okay. So that's actually perfect because then I'll send
share it there.
We can do the same, a playlist on Apple and a playlist on Spotify with the same songs and we can share it. And you guys, depending on what you use, you can get this music. So we were supposed to just pick 5 songs, but I got excited. Last night I couldn't sleep. I don't know. I was a little anxious. So I was just looking up songs. So for my first song, I'm going to throw it back a little bit. Okay. And it's Shy. For YouTube purposes, if you're watching, you probably won't be able to listen to any of this. Okay. But
we're going to play it too.
We can play it here for a little bit, but we just got to talk a little bit over it. So don't, so we don't get too flagged.
They might not know this. They might not know this.
You don't think so? No, they know. Because as soon as it starts, it's like...
The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said hello, and I said hi.
Oh, that's it. Where the nigga at that's gonna say hi to me? Say hello.
Why you acting like they don't say hi? You're getting on my nerves.
That song makes me feel like I'm so in love. Yes. It's an ultimate song that you gotta play for Valentine's Day. You really, really do. Because then he's like, I knew you were the one. I was caught up in physical attraction, but to my satisfaction,
baby, you were more than just
a face.
I love that. Okay. So we started off so different.
Okay, what you got?
So when I think of love, I think of loving myself and being empowered and like.
So you.
I'm just gonna play like the beat and then.
Stop, bro. Why are you like this? No, you're gonna sing it.
I'm gonna just tell y'all. So it starts off. You put your trust in a. Stupid, how you figure he won't fuck your best friend and your sister? Lie to you. Then screw you. Get mad if his homeboys do you.
Is this Kaya?
Yes, this is Kaya. And when I think of love, I was actually Kirk and Rasheda were on my mind when I was also doing this, and I was like, you know what, this is the attitude that I would think
for
that she would have.
For your 2025 Valentine's Day.
For them. But it's also a motto for me. I don't trust them, but
don't trust these.
Yeah, that was my first one. I feel like that's appropriate for Valentine's Day, for self-love, for women to love themselves and protect themselves from the no good.
Okay,
well, that's all I'm gonna say about that one.
Oh my God, I have nothing of that. So if I go my next one, y'all gonna see how different we are with our playlist because okay, let's play this one. See if you know what it is.
Yes, you're the sun.
Yes, this is such a good song. Like, what? This song gives me hope, especially because it's a duet. I want somebody to hold me. When you hold me, where's the man that's gonna kiss me? And kiss me slowly. It's the sweetest thing. Ooh, I love. It's Valentine's Day. It's her and Daniel Caesar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, if I had it my way.
That is beautiful.
You're the coffee that I need in the morning. Yes. You're the sunshine in the rain when it's pouring. That's what I'm looking for.
That's beautiful.
You over here talking about you don't trust them. Jesus.
I mean, you can have all that and still not trust them. I mean, it's very safe. It's very safe.
Okay. What's your next one?
This one actually is like a love song. I always go back to this when I am in my very few moments of liking somebody and feeling in love.
What is this one? Oh, I think I know what it is.
This also tells y'all how old I am.
Is this Sade?
This is Sade.
You look just like her. This is your twin.
This is Sade, No Ordinary Love. It's a beautiful, beautiful song.
So Okay, there's one song that I was gonna
like
add
it's
on
stuff.
here.
The lyrics in here is like stuff that I would never do. Like she's like, I give you all the love I got. I give you all the love I can give.
All of it.
Yeah, I give you some. You have it all. It's nice. It's cute in a moment.
Okay, I'm gonna give you one more that before I give you the one that I was like, maybe I should add this one in. Where my playlist go? Home. Okay. One of these two. I gotta pick. No, I don't gotta pick one. I'm gonna give y'all both. Okay, let's do this one. Since Trump talking about he gonna eliminate Hispanic Heritage Month.
Okay.
I'm gonna play this one for y'all.
Oh!
This is Valentine.
I love this.
So good because I be sleeping and dreaming of I don't know who it is but you. Late at night when all the world. Oh, I be staying up. I don't know who he is, but I think of him. Selena is classic.
Yeah.
Love. And she was just
It's
like
beautiful. It like makes me think of like teenage love. You know, like I'm just laying in bed, like daydreaming about that. That's what it brings to mind for me. For
my
like
ass be daydreaming in my 30s.
Okay, so this is my line. I'll do just one final one. So this one really speaks to me and the love of my life. And you might not know this. This is actually just might be like a deep cut.
Let me see.
Where the bag at? Where the bag at? Where the bag at? Where the bag at? I love money. And I need who gonna swipe the visas.
I mean, I need a little bit more of that. So the playlist does have to go together because after I finish,
do side A, which will be yours, and side B, which will be mine.
No. Wait,
so it'll start off slow, like love song stuff, and then it'll go to mine.
Sorry, I'm stop
Girl,
playing.
It sounds sad. Sounds like being loved by a broke man.
Scary, spooky. And you know I got the magnet. There was this one song. Oh, I'll give you one more. That I really like her. Oh my God, why can't I think of the song? I should have put it in last night because I'm like, I'm not gonna put that in because I shouldn't. Oh my God. You know what? That's God telling me I ain't got no business putting that on him. Okay. One more that I do love that there's two. I know without playing them. Mm-hmm. And I don't know much about her that I don't like her. But Doja Cat, Agora Hills.
I have to listen. I have to like. I like this one.
I want to show you. Because you want to show this new man?
No, I would never. I would never show a man off. You want to be embarrassed? I would. When I say I would never.
You don't want to be Rasheda?
Never show a man off.
Okay.
You serious? Like it's cute to sing, but it's not going to happen.
Then there's this one that, it's so funny because I was talking about it recently, and Ayana, the kids be watching you, your children be watching you. Mm-hmm. She said, "Oh, Ma, I remember when you got back from Jersey, you didn't stop playing this song," and it was true.
Oh, I think I know what it is. I know the artist.
Who?
Sonores? Yeah.
Snow Allegra.
Yeah.
Is this one. Ooh! This song had me for months. Chokehold. Because by here,
that was all we used to listen to on the boat. That artist.
I came back to let you know. Ooh, I got a thing for you and I can't let go.
I got a thing for you.
Such a good song. And then this is my part right here when I would start crying. My friends wonder what is wrong with me.
We sure did.
Well, I'm in a daze.
We was wondering what was wrong.
You see, ooh, yeah, it was bad. It was bad, but I made it out. And then I can't think of that doggone song I wanted to play for you. Whatever.
That was beautiful.
Yeah.
I do have like another love song on
Give me, what is the most love song you got on there?
You know, I really thought about that. I was like, what is there a song where I'm like in love?
Come on, Dex.
No, I mean, I have this Beyonce song All Night, but I don't know. I'm like, when I actually listened to it, she was talking about making up after he cheated. I'm like, damn, when I really listened to that, like, damn.
You didn't want that one?
And then I also like Summer Walker, Session 32.
That is so toxic.
I know.
That we actually use that on Across Generations as toxic lyrics to break down something that we were talking about.
I love that.
Yeah, that song is like. Well, I also have.
Okay, I have Flo Milli. Never Want to Lose Me.
Is she a rapper?
Yeah. He got his hand on my coochie.
I put Whitney Houston. I Will Always Love You.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Such a good song.
Yeah, but will you always love that person?
I think if they weren't a narcissistic,
You go to love a girl,
nasty, bad, evil person, yes. I think when I think of most of my exes,
you love them.
I have love for. I'm not in love with them, but when I think of Indio, I have love for him.
That's different. That's a friend.
Yes. When I think of even the one I was with for 6 years, the one you knew, I don't hate him. I have love for him. I don't want.
I don't know if I would describe it as love. It's just like neutral. Like I don't want to have a conversation with them. I don't want to hang out with them. It's not like I dislike them, but like
even Ayana's dad, my ex-husband. It's like when I think of
you love him.
I think I have love for him because he's not a bad person. He's done some shitty things, but when I think of, he's not a bad person. He's in a situation. I think he's made choices because he's married and or whatever for whatever reason to survive. But I don't think he's a bad person. So
yeah, but does that mean you love him?
I think you have love for some. There's different ways to love people. I think I could have love for him. I wouldn't if he was on fire, I wouldn't walk away. But I think that's just me.
Okay, I wouldn't walk away if they were on fire. Like,
there's one that I would walk away if I was they were on fire.
Okay,
I'd just be like, well, I don't know what to do. Like, I gotta go. That's what I would throw on one of them songs on your side of on the side B of the playlist. So basically, this is our first episode of our love series for February.
Yeah, let's do a love series.
Yeah, so it'll be a love series. I feel like I really want to break down certain ancient stories or iconic stories of love.
Yeah.
The first one was toxic, but you know what?
One might be a real love story next time.
Maybe. We'll see.
There's no such thing. I challenge you to find one.
One that has
a real love story.
Okay, I think I got one.
Okay.
I think I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going to do that. So make sure that you guys are rating and subscribing or following us on Apple Podcasts. Leave that review. Ooh, let's shout out somebody's review.
And while you look that up, if you've already rated and subscribed, take the person next to you, the next person you see, take their phone, give us a 5-star rating and subscribe on their phone as well. Because we need the support. We need the love.
I have this one here. She says, besties in my head. It's from Around the Way listener.
Oh, I love
She didn't
that.
leave her name though. So she says, so grateful to have found this pod. I laugh out loud. I laugh out loud often and I'm learning with each episode. I'm in my late 20s and it's really motivating to hear from two friends who have been through the mud together, hold each other accountable, support one another, etc. Thank you, Carla and Dex, for showing me what's possible for me and my day ones and helping me prepare for my future.
Oh, what a fantastic review. And I love that we got the youngins listening.
I know. Late 20s. Hey, girl. Come over here with it. It's a good time. But you know that when Shit I'm 30 was around in Pivot, I had 21-year-olds coming to. Yeah, so we have. Yes. Okay. I did. So we never know who. I think there's some older souls out there.
I should behave better, be a better role model. Not. Okay, sorry, go ahead.
Kidding. We are great role models. We are. In the midst of we're hanging out with our friends, right? While we're here.
Yes.
So we're hanging out here as besties. You guys are our friends. So you'll know when we're turning it on and saying we're having a good time. Might be a little serious, but also when we are like, okay, this is serious and this is really our beliefs and what we're taking with us on a day-to-day basis to grow and become better women.
Yeah.
Moms, business women, employees, all of that. So shout out to you for leaving a review. Actually, I'm going to do one more. Because I really want you guys to leave. Oh, I think you know who this is.
Okay.
We know you. This is Morgan, I think.
Oh, really?
_1 Taylor.
Yes.
That's Morgan, right? Yeah. This is Dex's friend. She says, they're back. Carla and Dex's podcast is a must listen.
That's right.
Their conversations are engaging and full of personality. They have a natural flow that keeps you entertained while diving into interesting topics. It's the perfect mix of fun and substance.
I love you, Morgan.
All right. Well, thank you so much. Before we get out of here, I want to remind you that we record everything audio here in Orlando at Hi Hello Labs.
They ain't give me no cappuccino today.
She was late. She was 2 hours late to our recording. That's why she ain't getting nothing. No, but anything content creation, anything in live events, if you need somebody to bring all the cameras and lightings and the fun stuff with you to wherever you're going, they'll go with you. They launch pods. They do all of it, courses. So make sure it's your full hub for content creation. Oh, and photography, all our pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah, all of our pictures, our artwork. That was all of them. So shout out to Hi Hello Labs. That's where we are here in Orlando, Florida. And make sure to come back next week.
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.